Hey, it's me, Ashton Kutcher, and today we're going to be eating some dandelions. These are the specimens right here. You can see I went around my garden with the help of this book and this kid, and we dug up some dandelions. Nice scrumptious roots there. We're going to be cooking and eating those. Maybe sauteing them with a little bit of butter, and perhaps making a salad out of those leaves. Alright, sociopaths. See, the instructions for preparation of roots are: peel young roots, slice thin, and boil in 2 changes of water for about 20 minutes, adding pinch of baking soda to first water. Serve with butter and seasonings, or saute cooked slices in butter until brown. Season with paprika. Boil buds in just a few minutes. Butter and serve. Okay, now let's take a look at what we got. See, these, turns out, are not actually dandelions. You can see one main difference is these are green in the center thing here. Don't recall what it's called, didn't pay attention in botany class. And these are a good red color. Thank you, Dylan. Please don't do that again. Yeah, there's that there. And these also provide a much thicker root. Okay, so that large bowl of dandelions I had yesterday ended up producing about this much of the roots. Some of them fairly useless, like this, very small for the amount of labor, and other ones quite a bit bigger, like this. If you get just the more mature plants, the much older ones, you could get quite a bit of stuff like this, which actually would be worth cooking and eating. I will not be able to make a salad from the dandelion lettuce because it is now 2 days later than it originally was when I started filming this, because there were some matters I had to attend to. Okay, so the recipe calls for peeling the young roots, slice thin, and boil in 2 changes of water for about 20 minutes, adding a pinch of baking soda to first water. Okay, so I guess that means this guy doesn't look quite so young. So got some crazy crap going on with it. Don't think I'm gonna eat these guys. These ones, even the bigger ones, they seemed a bit younger, so I'm going to slice these thin and put them in my water. Here we have a pot full of dandelion roots, nicely brewing. These look delicious. While we're waiting, I'd like to remind all of you of your right to jury nullification, and that is the right to, when you're a juror, of course, to come up with a finding of not guilty even when the evidence points towards guilt. And this was put into the Constitution, well, it's part of common law, and it was incorporated in the Constitution to prevent tyranny through laws. That is, you'd say these people are criminals because what they're doing is illegal, but the wrong thing in the beginning was the law itself. So, if you're ever on a jury and the person is clearly guilty, but they didn't do anything wrong, come up with a finding of not guilty. Okay, while we're waiting, I'm also going to be making some dandelion tea. And interesting side note, according to Reader's Digest, Magic and Medicine of Plants, you can actually make wine from the blossoms. So later this year I'm going to have to ferment some of those, and we'll be making some wine, and of course some tea. Now we put in another change of water and boil it another 20 minutes. Okay, so now I'm sauteing it with some butter, some salt, and a piece of garlic that I found sitting on my windowsill. been there for a little while, but it seemed like it was still alright, so I decided to throw that in there. Yeah, listen to that sizzle. It actually does smell really good. Okay, so here it goes. I got the freshly brewed and still steaming dandelion tea, which I hear does stuff for you. Particularly, it's high in vitamin A and vitamin C. It's a little too hot to drink right now, so we're gonna give that one a minute. And of course, the sauteed dandelion roots. Smells just delicious. Still a little steamy. That is really good. I mean, I can still see the dirt in it, but it's actually really good. Wow, this is amazing. I mean, I really suggest trying it. A little chewy. I'm not sure about this. There's like a thorny root in each. It's kind of like the center one. This seems to be the chewiest one. Yeah, it's kind of like eating. Like if you've ever eaten wood, it's definitely what you think of when you eat this. Really chewy, a strong wood-like taste, which I like wood. I eat whatever trees I can find, actually. But I'm trying to think of a way to market this right now, because this is really good. I mean, I think I'm just gonna tear up my lawn and have kids blow those little dandelion seeds in it, and just start a dandelion farm and eat nothing but dandelion roots. I don't know about drinking dandelion tea because I haven't tried that yet, but this is just so good. I eat this all day. In fact, I think I'm gonna sneak in my neighbor's yard tonight, take out all their dandelions, and next day when they come by asking me what's up with the dandelions, I'll be like, I don't eat dandelions. Don't look at me. Got it. That was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life, to eat that dandelion root. And let's see what's up with the tea. Fucking hot. The tea tastes kind of like tea. I don't know if you can see it here, but it does have a rather green color to it, like tea should. I would give the tea the thumbs up. Don't know why you would want to drink it, but maybe you could dry the leaves out and store them in a thing like this. Just have some of these dried dandelion leaves just sitting around your house, and people are like, hey, what's that? Like, oh, it's some tea, do you want to try some? And then they'd be like, sure. And then you make it, you put some honey and lemon and sugar, which is what the recipe calls for. But I didn't hear, I wanted just the straight raw dandelion tea. And that's what I'm getting. It's not bad. So if there's ever nothing left on earth but dandelions, you should be okay for a little while. I think that's about it for today.